The Maybe Show. Let's talk paranormal. Mr. Phoenix Nicole. We go where the dark is normal. The Maybe Show. Say it loud, say it slow.
And don't forget, let's talk paranormal.
Oh, it just warms me to see that video every time. I love it. I miss you, Vinny. You definitely are here, and you are our paranormal. All right, so we've got a great show. We've got all the way from Canada. We've got Jeff Tucker. Did I say it right, Tucker?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it.
Woo! All right, man. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing better now that I don't think to work out with my car. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Little electronic problem.
If things slip, I will say it now. We're not rated, so you're good.
That's all good. It's all good.
So, let's get with the main question. What got you into the paranormal?
Okay, so I was a young man, probably about 14.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, we were at this spot, and me and a friend, we were on an ATV, and we saw something. It was like chalked up to like a plastic bag or something blowing in the wind. Never thought nothing of it. Got back to his house, all kinds of water on the floor. To this day, I don't understand it. We called his mom. Mother come home. There's no water on the floor. So we're not high. We're not drunk. We're like,
right?
What is going on here? So, okay, we're going crazy here, right? You know, so anyways, we walked back down to his house, and I said, I'm going home. There's nothing going on here. That's just weird. And we're seeing things, we're chalking up maybe, I don't know, gas fumes or something. I don't know. I walk out, yeah, right, getting all high, right? But I walk out to the end of his driveway, and he walked me out, and we're talking. And I heard this click-diddy, click-diddy, click. I said, what the frig is that noise? And I turned around, and I could hear it coming towards me. It was like a horse and wagon.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, nobody has a horse and wagon around here. I grew up in a small fishing village. You know, everybody had my last name, and, you know, it was just a different place. Lots of history. And I said, so I beat her for home. I ran, man. I ran home with no shoes on, surprisingly.
Wow.
Yeah, I was scared. It scared me. And after that, I talked to my grandfather. I told him, and he said, did you see the horse and wagon? I never said anything about a horse and wagon. I said, yes, I heard it. And he goes, okay. And he just let it go. He never told me what happened. So I'm like, anyway, he's long gone, you know, he's passed on now. But that's what got me into the paranormal, knowing that there's got to be something else after you pass away. There has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what started it all for me. And then after that, like, I do genealogy as well. And I'm always in the graveyard, and you hear things and whatever. That's actually where this name come from right here. I was actually sitting in a graveyard, and that's how I come up with the name. 3 crows started talking to me, believe it or not, just squawking at me, looking for food, basically, right?
Right.
I said, that's cool, murder of crows. I've never seen that before. Come at me. And that's where the name come from.
Heck yeah. I like that.
So that's how I got involved in the whole thing, just through history. I mean, there's other stories too. It involves a Ouija board, but I don't dare say it because the young man had passed away. His name was spelled out on the Ouija board. We were like, that's crazy. Yeah, it's his full name. It's like first and last name. Really interesting, yeah. And he had died that night, and we didn't know. Of course, there was no internet back then. I mean, I'm 52 years old, so you take back when I was about 14 or 15, it was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably before the AOL was sending everybody discs.
yeah, way before that. Yeah, exactly.
I still remember those discs.
Oh,
we always charged to get in so we could get that free internet.
Right, exactly. That's right. So
did you ever figure out what the horse and carriage was? Any
No,
story behind it?
never heard any more stories about it or nothing.
Wow.
So the street I grew up on,
Hmm.
it goes down to a lighthouse. It's one street. There's no street lights. There's no nothing. I mean, gee, they barely got internet still, and it's 2026 here, right? And that street still really doesn't have much, right?
Hmm.
I mean, they all have Elon Musk internet now, right? But I mean, that's good. But yeah, I've never ever found out what happened. My friend and I never talked about it again afterwards. I talk about it because I'm very open to it.
Hmm.
Um, like I said, it scared me, but it scared me in a good way because now I'm thinking, did it really scare me or excite me?
Well, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so I was more excited than anything. The next day I was like, something weird just happened. I need to know. So, so that's
Uh,
my first time.
was that your first time? Would that right there be the most scariest, or do you have another one?
Uh, the most scariest. That was probably the scariest. Of course,
That
first
one?
time would be right. As far as being in a house that was truly haunted, you hear tell these people say, "I live in a haunted house" and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that ever, because a haunting to me is evil, right?
Okay.
So if you have a ghost in your house, yeah, you got a spirit there. That doesn't mean it's haunted, you
Yeah,
know.
I get you.
Uh, but we were in a house one time, me and a friend of mine, and he's a bigger lad. Uh, he kept telling me to stop throwing rocks at him. I said, man, I'm not throwing rocks. And then I get hit with one, and I'm staring right at him, like face to face, like you and I are right now.
Uh-huh.
And I got hit with a rock. And for a big guy, I tell you, that guy can move when he's scared. He crawled up out of that basement. I said, geez, how'd you do that? Yeah, he was hauling me out. He said, let's get out of there. So that was kind of different. I've never had like a physical touch like that.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Do you
But
have what cryptids do you guys have? Like Bigfoot and do you have like
so,
the Bigfoot and Mothman and that kind of stuff, or do you have something
yeah,
different?
we have cryptids. We have the Bigfoot stories around here. We have the Black Panther stories around here. So the Black Panther is a eastern black cougar.
Okay.
Uh, I've never seen one personally, but they say they're around here, this area. Bigfoot has a few sightings here.
Uh-huh.
Close to where I live now, there's Shag Harbor UFO, the Shag Harbor UFO incident, where a UFO landed in Shag Harbor, Nova Scotia.
Wow.
So that's close to where I'm, about 4 or 5 hours away drive. But
So
I mean, everybody has them, right? Everybody has the Bigfoot stories as well, right?
yeah. So you said that alien ship landed. Did it? Whatever happened with that? Did you know anything else about it?
I don't. Honestly, I don't.
Okay.
I never ever liked the alien theme. I always I am kind of. I like the Bigfoot theme, although I've never seen one or even hunted one for that matter. Uh, I not much into the aliens, but since COVID hit and they released when they released the documents, aliens are real.
Yeah.
It makes you think. Makes you think hard.
Could you
We
imagine
aren't
just
alone,
right? And if they take the form of us and we have no idea, that would
right?
that's just intense. And I mean,
No,
Bigfoot and stuff like that could be part alien in aspects too, possibly.
absolutely. Why not? Right? I mean, the silverback gorilla was a myth until 1935,
Yeah.
right? So Bigfoot could be also another myth that could be found, right? But it's unfortunate that there are some people out there that ruin it for others. You got the
The fakers.
like the fakers. Yeah, I guess you can call them that. I would say something else, but I won't say it on live. But I don't think it's very fair. It's much like what I do here, right? I mean, we debunk our own stuff.
Hmm.
Like we could go out and film for 8 hours and try hard and only get one thing.
And not get anything.
For
I
that
mean, it's like Yeah, it's like Russian roulette. You don't even know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I tell people it's like fishing. You're not always going to catch something, right?
Yeah.
We're very fortunate. We've caught some good ones. I did set my phone to show you a picture.
Okay.
In 2021, I did a live ghost hunt for charity.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say it right out loud. The men are usually the one that are the scaredest. So that night I had 6 ladies with me. So I was using my FLIR because it was light and easy to use, right? I'm taking them
Uh-huh.
on a ghost tour. And I said to the ladies, could everybody kind of move to the right for a second? I want to see something. So if you can imagine the FLIR, as you point and shoot, body heat is orange and yellows and reds, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the cold is blue. So I'm going to see if I can get this picture up on your screen here.
You got to go up a little. There you go, right there. Perfect. Oh, my lands. I see it. The blue.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. And then on top of that, I generally don't catch them much on the FLIR. And then I caught another one here about 2 months ago. See the thing in the
wow.
background?
Yes, I do. It's like they're setting, like Indian style.
Yeah. So I can't explain that. I truly cannot explain them two things. The first one I showed you, I seen it walking towards me on the FLIR.
Wow.
And you know when you get excited and your fingers don't work, and I was trying to press record, and I hit picture instead. I said that's good enough. Or else I would- right?
Yeah, I'd be the same way. You're sitting there going, it's so excited to watch, and you're watching this way, but I know, oh, I need to hit record.
Right, exactly, right. And of course, I was shaking. It's like, oh my gosh, there's one there. So I'm trying to hit but my own fault. I screwed up, but I did get that picture. So,
That is a really good capture you got there. What's your favorite equipment to use?
my favorite,
Mhm.
honestly, I've got all kinds of equipment between the 4 of us that's on the group. We've probably got $60,000 worth of equipment.
Nice.
Yeah, but that doesn't really. The problem is that doesn't mean much. That just means that I bought overpriced tools because I went with the old school. I'm still using an old school K2,
Okay.
an old mic, stuff like that. But my favorite tool now is this. I'm going to pick it up and show it to you.
Okay.
I've been trying this thing,
Uh-huh.
practicing with it. It's the Polter script.
Okay. I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah, so I didn't really believe in it too much because I've been watching them. It's like the Ovilus, right? It's basically what it is.
Okay. Okay.
But made by a different company.
Gotcha.
Um,
It is like the
Took me
Ovilus, because the one I used, the Ovilus I used was the Ovilus 3.
3, that's the best one.
Yep.
Yeah, the 5B, the new one. I don't know if I trust it, but I've been doing some testing with this one here,
Mhm.
and probably about 70% of the time, it's been pretty accurate in answering my questions.
Nice. Is it doing just one word or full sentence?
Sometimes sentences.
Sometimes?
Sometimes,
Cool.
if it's fast enough. So
Check that out.
yeah, no, it's pretty good. I mean, you got to take it for what it's worth. These things are they get a database, and nobody knows if they're actually telling the truth or not.
Yeah.
But we did a function for the Masonic Lodge here where I
Okay.
live, and there's 5 flights of stairs, and I'm going to be 52 this year, and I don't do stairs very well anymore. So I just said to the other guy that was with me, I said, "Oh man, it's hot." I said, "I got to sit down." And no sooner I said, "Sit down," the PS device said, "Sit." That
Wow.
was pretty incredible, actually.
That's
So
kind of like to the point and demanding.
yeah, so I listened to it and I sat, right? I sat just for a couple seconds, but it was. I'm not as in good shape as I used to be, so I listened to the machine. It told me to sit, but that seems to be my new favorite go-to. Up there behind me, I don't know if you see those dolls on tricycles.
Yes,
So they follow you around. They're
really.
programmed so that yeah, if they see something, like a shadow,
Hmm.
they follow you around. They'll follow the shadow,
I have
and they're
never heard
scary.
of that. That's cool.
Well, I built it.
Right on.
I
You did a good job.
Yeah, yeah. I'm building a lot of my own equipment now. So I mean, there's stuff all in this room. I won't show you this room. It's pretty terrible looking right now. But we're like building our own now. Because then that's the only reason why I bought this,
Hmm.
because obviously I'm going to take it apart and see how it works and build something different, right? So
Okay.
yeah,
I might send you. The Xbox cameras that they had for the Xbox Live that they use for
I
the
got two of them.
SLS. Yeah, I just come across one in the storage, and I have absolutely no idea how to build an SLS.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have no idea, and I've been wanting one. We're wanting to with Nicole and everything. We go to. We're going to start next year to go to different places, and I'd like to have some equipment. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, let's have that. That would be really cool that we found it, but I don't know where to start.
Well, it's pretty basic. You do need a Microsoft type tablet.
Okay.
And also the programming is pretty easy, but you got to do it in a certain set of steps. If you don't do it in them set of steps, it's not going to work. Now that's what I found. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but we have two of them, and unfortunately, we rarely break them out. I mean, I record. Sometimes I'll break them out and do a screen record, and
Hmm.
there's been a few times that we've caught stuff, but it's not often. Now, you mentioned cryptids.
Yes.
I do want to show you something.
Okay.
I've got this picture. Now, I'm going to give you the backstory of it.
Okay.
We were at a place near where I live, and the lady was saying, "There's nothing here in the house. It's all outside," which is opposite of what you usually hear. I'm like, oh, "Okay, well, I'll check it
Interesting.
out." Uh, just one second. Hang tight, bud. Come down back to the house. So any sure. I'm so sorry about that. I
You're
have
fine.
my little guy. So we were at this house and we heard something. And the funny thing is, we got it on a video. It's on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
Something moving. So we caught it the first time that one of our K2s moved. We were like, "Oh my God, let's try that again." So you can see us kicking the tree and trying to get this thing to move. And right on command, it moved.
Wow.
It went like this, sideways. So, anyways, we're out in the woods taking pictures. And I'm going to try to blow this up for you. And I'm sorry if this explain that.
That looks like a little gnome.
Yeah, that thing at the bottom here, right there, that is a train bridge. So
No,
we saw that going.
that's weird. That looked like a gnome. What was that?
We don't know. You were talking about cryptids, though, and I
Yeah.
got thinking maybe Wendigo, maybe shapeshifter.
It might have been a gnome too. Who never know? I mean,
Yeah, who
they could
knows?
be. They could be around. I don't see
Yeah,
why not.
yeah, absolutely. No, that was a random catch. We literally was just up taking our phone, snapping pictures everywhere because we could hear it, right? So
It's
that's
like fire. It's like firing in the dark.
pretty much. Luckily, it was light out, or else we wouldn't have seen that, right? So Yeah, no, that was a good spot too. But if you ever check out our YouTube channel, you'll see that one of our videos is 31 seconds long, and you'll hear us saying, "Can you move mine?" And it moves it sideways. It's
Nice.
pretty, yeah, it was pretty neat.
So how
So,
did somebody go about getting your YouTube channel? How do they do that? Where do they go?
um, just go to Murder Crows Paranormal Investigation, and
Okay.
you'll find us on there. It's basically this crow right here. So,
That is a really cool shirt. I'm about ready to ask how do I get one because that's awesome.
well, I've got a bag of them here.
Nice.
We tend to sell them, um, but yeah, we have shirts here. We periodically get them made. Um, thing is, it's hard around here to get a good person to make them.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, we had 20 shirts made here about 2 months ago, and they put the wrong logo on it.
Oh
And
snap!
they were already prepaid and everything. I was like, oh crap. Couldn't take them back. We just won't go back to him. But I can certainly look for your size, see if we have one. I'll send one down to you. I
Well,
can
I
do
appreciate
that.
it. I'll keep it. I'll mess you everything on the in the messenger.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I must apologize for last night too, because I know two people with your name.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, my real
Yeah.
name is Jeremy, and I just go by JW because it's Jeremy Wade is what my real name is.
Yeah. Yeah. It
So
was just funny. I'm like, this when you wrote, I'm like, what? I'm not doing anything with him Friday night, right? I knew I was going with you, and I was like, "What's he doing? I'm not going with him. I don't know what he's talking about." But anyway,
that's funny. So,
yeah,
what's your favorite place to go and investigate? Do you like the houses, the cemeteries, or like where do
I
you like to
love
go?
houses.
Houses.
I love old farmhouses. I am addicted to farmhouses because of the parlor. So you were born and died in a farmhouse.
Mm-hmm.
The parlor was for, you died upstairs, they brought you downstairs, they put you in the parlor. People would come and see you for the last time, and off you were gone to get buried. I'm addicted to them. If you say farmhouse, I'm going because I'll be all
Nice.
over it. Yeah. I'm not all about the negative energy or positive energy, just energy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Have you
I
come
do,
across
I
any
do.
negative?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Down in the States. You're down in the States, but uh, we were at the SK Pierce Mansion in
Ooh.
down towards Boston,
Mm-hmm.
just past Boston, actually, Fall River, I think it's called. And the lady, Marion, she was talking about how, this is where they did something to the kids and the women. And first and last time this has ever happened to me, but I snapped. I couldn't hear it. Like I just couldn't hear that kind of brutality that somebody would do to women and children.
Wow.
And I feel that was really negative. I had to get up and leave. I went out in the hallway. I said, I can't listen to that. And I got right sour, snapping at people. And that's not like me.
Yeah. That had to
So,
have been some kind of negative energy that was you were picking up on.
yeah, absolutely. And, we did the Lizzie Borden house right afterwards.
Oh, I want to go there.
We got one thing. That
Yeah.
was it. One thing. And it was very quick. I'm not a smoker. The rest of them were. Rest of them are. Sorry. They went outside. I was all by myself, and I was just horsing around, filming, videoing and whatever. And my REM pod went off. I'm like,
Ooh.
oh, and it was going on like on command. And I said, enough's enough. Basically, you need to back off, and it backed off. That was
Hmm.
it. That's the only thing I got.
I would just
Maybe.
want to go just for the experience. It's like it's like meeting your favorite music artist. Like Ozzy or whatever. That'd be like your legend.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, we were there. We stayed overnight, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah. It
happen
was
overnight?
no.
Oh
I
man.
mean, in the past, I mean, in the past, I would have took a couple mics and set them somewheres and just kind of listen.
Uh-huh.
We all know what noises we make in the middle of the night, and they're not ghostly. So I stopped doing that because it's 8 hours of listening to people snore. You know,
Right.
I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done with listening to that. But yeah, but
I would get a
you
little.
were asking me about the scariest spot I've ever been to.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
Go ahead. I was just
So
saying.
we have.
Oh, I was just
Um,
saying that you would get really tired of that. The snoring.
oh yeah, no, it's terrible, absolutely horrible. But we have a spot we call the secret spot,
Okay.
and that place is terrifying at nighttime. Absolute terrifying. We were there one night, and 2 cars wouldn't start.
Okay.
Yeah, just wouldn't start. We were hearing things in the woods. I captured something. I could show that to you. That's you. I mean, it's unbelievable what I caught. It's just a tree. I don't know if you can see that or not, but just a tree. But see that white thing?
Oh yeah, right there.
I'm gonna blow that up for you. This is her.
Oh, wow.
And it's hard to see on the camera, but there's a face.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that we caught that at the secret spot, and all night long things happened, like just lights going off in the middle of the. This is in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
Wow.
Like, yeah, noises and growls. When we chalk that up to coyotes or something like that. But we don't know what was there.
Well, that
Yeah,
would be a little terrifying.
yeah.
And you're being in the just in the middle of the woods alone, or even if you were alone, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, we had 4 or 5 people there with us, and we left the first time because there was a lot of stuff going on. And at the time, we had a camera guy, and he's terrific. And I said to him, he wanted to go back down.
Mhm.
So we went back down, and we're out doing our thing and whatever. We were the one. We saw these lights all over the place. They were zipping and going on.
Dang.
And I went to go start the vehicle, wouldn't start. And he says, "We're staying overnight because I am goddamn if I'm going to walk out of here in the middle of the night." It was black. But anyways, it's a scary spot
I
for
could
sure.
I could see that. Yeah, we were when Vinny, Mini Vinny, when he passed away. He We were headed to his funeral, and it was kind of like what you're talking about with the vehicle like not starting. Our vehicle, literally, we just get over Florida line and hit Georgia, and we're going 75, and it starts going really slow and drops all of its speed. And so my wife pulls over and shuts it off, and then the thing won't start again for over I'd say probably about 10 hours, and then it
Oh
finally.
wow.
Then we sat on the side of the road for at least 6 of it, and then we got towed and to a shop, and he goes, back that up, and we're like, it doesn't start. He goes, just try it, and for some reason the damn thing started and backed
Wow.
completely up off the tow truck, and the guy ran diagnostics in the morning, and there was nothing. It was all green lights,
Wow.
and then the car got us back home.
That's
We never
odd.
made it. Yeah, it is weirdly, really weird. We never made it to the funeral, but something was telling us, I guess, not to go
Right.
because it was all the
No,
way to
you're
Mexico.
exactly right. Yeah. That's strange. I know for us, like I felt like they didn't want us to leave, right? I
Yeah,
mean, for 2 cars not to start. I mean, that's odd. That's the biggest coincidence in life,
I,
right?
I
We
would
can
chalk
look.
that up as a little odd. Maybe there
Yeah.
might be a story there that you don't know yet. Maybe you haven't uncovered something.
Well, the third time we went down, the owner of the land was there, and I sat and talked to him, and he started telling me stories about the land.
Hmm.
I'm like, It was a very, very odd story. Like, he was telling me there's a baby that had passed away that's buried over there. He said the burial ground of, like, some of my family name are over there. And he said that you come down here about 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll see red eyes all through the trees. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not going to do that, but really, right? But he was nice enough to tell us the stories, right? And he's an older gentleman, so he knew stories that were passed on to him, right? So
Hmm.
it was a nice little tour of the area, right? He just happened to show up, wondering what we were doing, I guess, down there. Bunch of weirdos down there with cameras and weird equipment, right? I can
Vehicles don't
understand.
start.
Yeah, as long as you don't call the cops, I don't care.
Yeah,
So
exactly. We don't need no red and blues.
no, 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 not at all. No, but
So I don't know if would okay with Canada, and then you have the United States. Do you have a bucket list of places that you would absolutely love to explore?
yes, and most of them are in the United States.
Okay,
Um, yeah, some of the insane asylums down there.
those are
Um,
good.
that's where I want to go, real bad. Like, I was ready to go. We met someone at the Lizzie Borden mansion that lives in Atlanta, and she was telling me some of the spots that where she's from, and I'm like, "What are you doing here then?" Like, I would, right, really. So, and she's really super cool and stuff, and she was telling us, and she was gonna, we were gonna fly down and stay with her, but due to politics, I think it's best if I, stay here. Right? So, you understand, I guess, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Without saying it, you know what I mean, right? So,
Oh yeah.
but
So,
that's my bucket list. There's a few spots in the states I want to come down and do. There's spots in Maine. There's New Hampshire. The Eastern Seaboard is just all historical. South Carolina,
okay.
all them good spots.
Yeah, we've got some here in
So,
Florida as well.
yeah, no, there's a few around here. I mean, Canada's dry. Oh yeah, 100%. There would be. Yeah. No, Canada is dried up. We have no more insane asylums or anything. They've been all tore down and, you know, or rebuilt into office buildings or whatever.
So there's
So,
not very much hauntings like pretty much there in Canada at all anymore, or
um, there is, they're few and far between. We don't generally go to bigger buildings. Now, I was at one last weekend and we did a function for the Masons, and that place is definitely eerie. When you're by yourself wandering around, you think someone's following you.
oh, wow,
Um, all night long, when we did the preliminary investigation, we kept getting the word sex.
wow,
We didn't know what yeah, we didn't know what it meant. Like, we had someone doing, the ESTA session, and she kept getting sex, sex, sex over and over and over again. And she got a name and whatever. And then the fellow that was giving us a tour told us about this fella that passed away in the building that was quite the ladies' man. So
explains it.
it was quite interesting to have that. And then one of the other things that happened was we were upstairs, but we could hear this squeaking noise. Geez, all night long we kept hearing it. So what is that friggin' noise? Anyways, we were going out at the end of the night and found out it was the first floor stairs. When you walk on them, they did the squeaking noise, and the building was locked. We were the only ones in there.
Huh.
So yeah, that was kind of interesting.
So
But
that so a spirit would had to have like manifested enough to be able to put weight upon that to make it squeak.
yeah, we're assuming that's what it was. The squeak sounded the same. Everything was the same, no doubt in my mind. But we don't know what was causing it. Maybe it was just turbulence. It is on the main drag of an uptown of a city, so maybe. We like to try to debunk as much as we can, right?
Yeah.
You got to use some type of scientific method. Not everything is ghostly, right?
Oh yeah, I
So
understand that.
yeah, but we're welcome to go back again sometime, and I'm looking forward to that for sure. So
You're gonna set up some cameras and everything, and
yeah, we don't set up a lot of cameras. I mean, we got cameras, but we want to make sure we're there when we capture anything. So we've
uh-huh.
got the cameras with us at all times, but we got a couple static cameras, but we generally don't break them out. To be honest with you, we we want to be there when it happens, right?
Right. I didn't know if you'd have like the old TV shows do, where they have a home base and everything, and are watching the monitors.
No, well, we don't do that. We got 3 or 4 cameras. We just haul them around with us. That's all we
That's
do.
good.
So
I mean, you're right there, personal with it.
yeah, exactly. And we've caught more off the cameras being there than static cameras. We used to set up static cameras and mics everywhere, and like I said, just a lot of footage to go through just to find, somebody's stomach growling somewhere, right? So,
Yeah.
which is common, like somebody's stomach growling is quite common.
Like, listen,
So
I heard something. Yeah, he wants a Big Mac.
yeah, right. Yeah, it's the ghost of yesterday's supper, right? So yeah, no, it's again, like I say, it's few and far between up here in Canada. It's a lot of places been torn down. Most of the history, it's still kind of here, but you really got to search for them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work behind everything, you know. So, but once we can get back down, United States again, we're gonna travel a little bit.
Well, and when you
So,
do, just let us know, because we would gladly like to help you and work with you, and maybe even investigate with you, and we can do the show
100%.
live.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I would certainly welcome that. Like we won't be bringing all of our tools. Some of our tools look like pipe bombs, so we tend to leave them home. I do, like I say, I do build a lot of the equipment.
That is cool.
And the last time we were in the United States, I thought of it the night before. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to take that one down. That looks really like a pipe bomb, and I really don't want to get shot at the border. So it is what it is. But
that, yeah. And so, what does this tool do that you're talking about?
so it's a homemade REM pod. Actually, I can grab it for you. I can show it to you. We have a REM pod that we bought.
Hmm.
I like to mock other people's work to see if I can make it work too. So there's my pipe bomb.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. So yeah, you go near, does the same thing. So it's a $5 motherboard in it, and I
Okay.
went to Home Depot and got the pipe fittings. Bought the lights off of AliExpress or something.
Hmm.
So I probably got $20 maybe at the most tied up in a homemade REM pod, and it works exactly like a REM pod.
Nice.
Yeah. So sometimes I go on these podcasts and I like to put that out there that,
Put any kind of
people,
information you want out. Go for it. You're welcome. Share.
I think people should start looking into building their own. I do find some of our own equipment picks up more. Behind me here, right there, the case right there,
Uh-huh.
that's full of electronics.
Okay.
So, and I just go online and, order these things up and put them together and see how they work. And I would encourage people to do the same.
I could see it, though, because I mean, they're just like every other like music and etc. There's like a market for the name brand, but yet they're jacking the prices up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. And, behind me here is a real, oh, where'd it go? Right there, top of that blue thing is the real REM pod. They're pricey. They work fantastic. They look great. They, they're just a great little machine. I mean, obviously, I can't get mine to look like that with this ugly antenna on top of it. I mean, I could have changed the antenna. That's no big deal. But
I wonder.
again, I encourage everyone to build stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah.
so simple. A little bit of computer time and some knowledge, you can build anything.
And if you go on YouTube, I mean, you can find anything on how to do whatever you want. That's what's
Yeah,
crazy
I
about it now. It's not
I
like it was
know.
back in the day.
No, like this here, right here. I had a few of these cases in my cart on AliExpress. They're about $5, $10 Canadian, whatever, $5 American, whatever.
Right.
And I could buy that case, and I can buy all the electronics that's in it, from what I can see, for about $2.30.
Yeah,
And
you're
then you
beating
just
the
got
middleman.
right. So I paid almost $1,000 for that one, because of the tariffs mostly, right? Um, but I could build that same one there for about $50.
It's not bad. And then the only thing I would probably have is the programming part. I'm not that great at the programming, but
Yeah,
learning, I'd have to really watch a video and learn how to do it. But yeah, I can see that.
yeah. It all depends on what you use, what electronics you want to use. Like if you want to use Raspberry Pi or Arduino, I use Arduino personally. It's
Okay.
easier for me. I don't understand Raspberry Pi, but Arduino for me, I've got a good relationship with programming.
Okay.
So I do the programming, and I also encourage people when they come around, go ahead and go through the tools and try to manipulate, because anything I build, or we build, I should say, I don't mean to say I, but anything we build as a group there's nothing there that's going to falsify. There's nothing there programmed to say your name. There's nothing there to program to go off at a certain time.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing like that. So
Yeah, that's what I've always wondered about. I've got the Necromancer or
yes,
whatever app on my phone, and
yeah,
it works, but I just still have a little iffiness.
yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. No, I can appreciate that, because again, with this thing here, when this goes off and it says like 51 years.
Hmm.
Okay, 51 years what? Like, what does that mean, right? So you're constantly searching around for whatever it is. This is 51 years. Now, the reason why I said 51 years was because I was down getting some names off some gravestones for my genealogical records,
Okay.
and I was standing beside this grave, and it was the first time that thing went off, and it said 51 years. So I'm like, oh wow. So I'm looking around for a gravestone. I found one that was 52 years. So was it a coincidence? Yeah, it could have been, right? I like to chalk things up to coincidence a lot, right? I debunk a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of these shows too, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I just want to get through the TV
They're
screen. It's like, stop.
Yeah, a lot of the shows are made that way. They really are. It's because if you literally had a show, and you know how it is because you've gone and you've went 10, 20 hours, et cetera, et cetera. Um, you're not going to want to sit there and watch all that. You've already, you're going to get bored. You're going to
Yeah,
be like, I'm going to the next thing. There's nothing happening right now. And you're probably only in 2 hours in at a 8 hour investigation. So
yeah.
I think it's a lot. I really do think a lot of it is theatric.
Oh no, it's just, yeah, exactly. No, you're right, and it's a lot of it's the fear. People want to see fear. They want to be scared. It's fun,
Hmm.
right? Unfortunately, I must be boring because I don't put that fear. If it happens, it happens,
Yep.
right? Um, we don't encourage at all falsifying any type of information whatsoever. We will not do that. Anything we capture and it's very, very small, we'll put it out there. But I want people to debunk me. I want them to. Go ahead and try. You know what I mean? Please, by all means, explain why I got a picture of something walking across the train tracks. What is that? Is it sticks? No, is it a damn tree?
And if you can honestly tell me exactly what it is, thank you.
Right, exactly. I'm not going to take offense to it by no means. We have another machine, and it is kind of a fan favorite. So when we take it out, people love it. We call it the portal. So it's like a spirit box, spirit talk or whatever. It goes through the channels and whatever, and picks up voices. Anyways, so I made it so it doesn't have to work off the SB7.
Okay.
So I did my own program for it. About 3 years ago, we were doing a fundraiser for a bunch of firemen. And we were down. I think I sent you that video, but if I didn't, I'm going to explain it to you. We were down in this almost like a dungeon thing.
Okay.
And they have 2 sets of alarms on them, one for ambulance, one for fire.
Gotcha.
So when the alarm went off, it must have been for an ambulance because they kind of just hesitated and stopped. And this portal, which takes out the white noise, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like a geophone or whatever. It said to the fireman, go to work. And one of the firemen says, what did that just say? And my wife said, I think I told you to go to work. And then the box says, absolutely. Yeah, so we got that on video, and it was pretty incredible. It generally talked to them firemen, which I thought was pretty cool. So, and by the way, just an FYI, we had 8 firemen with us, and 2 of them got scared and went home. So I'm just going to throw that out there.
I probably would have, had some yellow liquid going down my leg if they was telling me to go to work.
yeah, exactly, right. So, but they had a good time, and we made some money for them, and we do a lot of fundraisers. We've been doing a lot. So
that is really good.
Yeah, we don't collect any of the money. We don't expect to. We don't handle the money. We don't want nothing to do with that. You need someone else selling tickets. You handle the money. We'll come in, do our job, and then we'll go home.
So how do you do when you do fundraisers? How do you do it? What all do you go on, like little hunts, little tours and stuff, and let people try to capture something?
Yeah, so we take a small amount of people. So last Friday night we did a fundraiser, and I was by myself, and my wife and another lady, they were together. They took a group, I took a group. We did it at different hours, so it was quite well received. A lot of stuff happened, a lot of voices, on the EVPs, electronic voice phenomena. We had a lot of that. We had some REM pod action, which is new to me. I've never had REM pod action. Wow. So that was nice to see. Yeah, we had well, I didn't have this one. This is the ugly one, but I had the real one. But every time I said, go near it, it would go off, and I tell it to back away, and it would back away. It was pretty neat.
That's some good communication right there.
Oh, very good communication. Yeah. I mean, it was telling me yes or no answers, right?
Right on.
It was great. Yeah. And in front of like 12 or 13 people.
That's really cool.
Right?
I mean, because normally they'd kind of be like I'm not a show pony type of thing, and they don't want to,
Yeah. Huh. No, it was pretty interesting. So, I mean, a REM pod to me, I never really had one. I had the Mel meter, which has a REM pod on it. But the Mel meter is fun. It's kind of my go-to tool. It's got everything on it, right? It's got EMF. It's got a REM pod. It's got temperature. It's got all that good stuff on it. I carry that around. I find myself now, like I told you at the first year, I tend to go towards the old school K2 meters. Okay. You can't deny them, right? They're just an all-around great tool, right?
I'm gonna have to check out some of those then and see what we can do, because I want to start getting us built up for next year. Because I want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now, do you have a local dealer that you can buy stuff? I mean, I use Ghost Stop. I mean,
Oh,
they're
do you?
local. And, yeah, to buy some stuff.
Yeah, we don't
What you
have
want to?
anybody.
You need one of these.
Okay.
It's a box. So it's an EMF pump. So I built this out of an old electrical box.
Okay.
So basically, you want to throw EMF in the air. It gets the spirits charged up. And I encourage everybody to make one of these too. Go online. They've got them. I mean, I could tell you my secret, but it's easier if someone else. I'll show you how it works. I have all kinds of equipment sitting beside me here. That's why I keep going.
I've got a couple of those.
Yeah, this is kind of the newer version of it. I like it. So that's what it does. It throws off a lot of EMF. I use them. I put them in spots, and I'll just kind of. I don't know if it's something's going on or what they're seeing or whatever, and I'll stick them around in a room. We got 2 of them, but just looking down here, I don't see anything else. But anyway, yeah,
You got a bag full of goodies.
I have. If you could see the other half of my room here, I took an hour off work today to come home. They clean up my room, my ghost room. I swear I did. This place was full. My cabinet behind me, that was full of stuff. I'm like, oh my God, he can't see that stuff. But yeah, and like I say, we build a lot of our stuff, right? So some of the stuff is quite large and quite complex.
Yeah.
So I don't show some of the bigger things because I'm scared people's going to get my patent.
Gotcha. I understand that.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, and I understand if it's a secret and it's okay, but how in the heck did you get the little tricycle people to follow shadows?
Okay, so I'm gonna share the secret with you. Okay, so you'll see some of these things that move or like a music box. Now I also build our own music boxes. There's one right there.
Okay.
So we have 4 of them. So I built them, but the problem is with the ones you purchase, the actual electric eye,
Okay.
is seeing all your movements. So I want to get around that. So the girls on the trikes here, I took the electric eye and I turned it sideways and I played with the pin sensor. The pin sensor only comes on when it sees something.
Okay.
So by turning it sideways, it's seeing this way instead of the other way when it's seeing this way.
I gotcha.
So because if you're seeing this way, it's going to see everything you do. 270 degrees is what they are. Okay. So if you can just imagine, 270 degrees being an angle like this, right? I flip these ones the other way, so it only sees what's in front of it.
Nice.
Yeah, so that way we can't say that we're fudging,
Yeah.
evidence.
Do you use them a lot?
We use the dolls almost every time.
Do you?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we use them a lot. Like we got 4 music boxes, and we rarely use them because the dolls are more fun. They play a scary tune. They run around and chase you. You know what I mean? I'll give you a story. So we did a do in Nova Scotia here back in April, and the fella that he's an actor. He played the Beast in the X-Men movies.
Oh, okay.
He was there. So I noted that one of those creepy dolls would make its move and kept going to the mirror and the back side of this room. It's a huge room. I said, that's odd. So this guy had come in, this actor, and I was kind of being cocky. I said to everybody, watch this. I'll put this doll down. She'll go down back to that mirror. And I put her down, and didn't she I pointed her the other way, and she kept going this way, eventually turning around and right back to the mirror and shut right down.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, right in front of everyone. Yeah, it was pretty cool, yeah. So that place was quite very interesting.
Did the actor kind of freak out a little?
No,
Oh,
no,
dang.
yeah, he was kind of a big guy. He stood up in front of me. I went over to introduce him myself, and he said, "Oh, you must be Jeff." I said, "Yeah." I'm only 5'6",
Okay.
and this guy is 6'9".
Wow.
So I kind of looked up and I said, "Well, hello." He just kept going up. He was a huge man, super nice, really really cool fella.
Awesome.
He said he was sitting there on his phone like this. He said, "Oh, just catching up on some Family Guy episodes." you know, really, yeah, really nice guy. But yeah,
Heck yeah.
he was kind of surprised about what he seen. He kind of laughed and shook his head like you can't explain it, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, you
And
really
especially with
can't.
the turnaround, like you said, that the bumping into the turnaround and then go in, that would, yeah, I couldn't explain that.
Yeah, there's no explaining it. Like I said, these here, there's only two in the world, and I have them in my possession. But I've got two more of them girls in my closet, ready to be built into something else. So
Okay.
I don't know what it's going to be yet. I've had them for a couple years, and I don't know what they're going to be. But if anybody's got some ideas, throw them at me, because I will certainly do something with them.
Maybe you could put one on like a REM pod.
Well, funny story, because that was my original idea, was when it felt REM pod, when it felt that energy or whatever, it would move a little bit or light up. But
Make the
these
eyes
were,
light up.
yeah, I tried to do that. There's a video of me cutting a doll's head in half there. It was so stupid. Like I cut this doll's head off, right? And because I like to say I like to take the parts out of them and whatever. And the video got like 4,400 views of me cutting this doll's head off. Like, what a sick world we live in here. Like, anyways, whatever. But yeah, I took the parts out of her to build something else. I built one. You must see those bell chimes. Like something comes near it, the bell goes off.
Oh yeah.
Well, I built one of them, and I haven't took it out into the world yet, but I'm changing it. Right now, it's just built for EMF,
Okay.
and I want to change it to temperature, barometric pressure, just a bunch of. I got all kinds of sensors, and so there's any sensor movement at all, the bell will chime. I
Okay.
took the batteries out of it because it's annoying. You'll be down here by yourself and ding, jeez, what the heck is that? So I did take the batteries out of it, and it's quite large. It's 8x8, like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it's going to house all kinds of different little sensors, and so it'll be accurate. That's for sure.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it has been a blast, Jeff. We have got 2 minutes left. Is there anything
Okay.
that you would like to express to a newcomer, or anything you would like to plug?
I
Uh,
do.
Go for it. The floor is
So
yours.
do not falsify evidence. Be truthful to yourself. The one thing I say when I'm with anybody, okay, is a good attitude will dictate a good investigation. You
Okay.
go in with a terrible attitude, you're going to have a terrible investigation. You go in with a good attitude, you're going to have a good investigation. I can't stress that enough, because if you're somewheres, they can feel you
Okay.
just like you can feel them. It works both ways. So I stress that. Go in with a bang and come out with a bang.
Gotcha.
That's what I would like to say to the whole world, because I can't say that enough.
Okay.
Don't falsify records. TV. TV is
Hollywood.
TV. Hollywood, you got to go out and do it yourself.
All
So,
right. And everybody can
yeah.
see your videos where again?
Just Murder Crows Paranormal Investigations on YouTube. Everybody will see this picture right here, and go in, take a look, criticize them. I love critical remarks because that gives me a chance to do better.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I will definitely be staying in touch with you.
Yeah.
My mouse is dead. It's back to life.
Perfect.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. It's 8 o'clock. It's been wonderful. Thank you very much for everything that you've taught us and told us about, and we'd love to have you back.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Well, let's keep in touch.
Will do. You have a wonderful,
All right, man.
wonderful, I believe, evening there.
Yeah, it is 9 o'clock here.
Oh, you're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, you have a wonderful night, and I will gladly talk to you a little bit later.
All right, perfect. Thanks, man.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's talk paranormal.
Come on in, don't lock that door. One more tale and we ask for more. The Mini Vinny Show. The Mini Vinny